Hello Broniacs, welcome back to Bronze Over Brains. I'm your man Bronson, of course, and today guys we literally have a delicious treat for you. If you recall several months ago, I believe it was our third vlog, we did a video where we cooked some delicious sausage balls for you guys, and I was thinking, why don't we do another cooking video for you since we haven't done that in a while. And I think today we're going with a dessert approach. Sound good to you guys? If it sounds good, let's get to how we're gonna taste them. What we are making for you today is a dish that Savannah and I have come to call peanut butter candy. We made this dish, I believe, back in July, and when Savannah introduced the recipe to me, I was like, this is amazing. We need to share this with our fans. And so today, we're actually gonna pull that off. And behind me, we actually have the ingredients. To begin, we will be using 6 cups of cornflakes. I don't think it really matters on the brand you buy as long as they're pure cornflakes, not frosted flakes. And the key thing you want to keep in mind when making peanut butter candy, you can't make it without peanut butter. You're going to need a cup full of this stuff, and I'm telling you, it's going to take some serious muscle to stir this stuff around. Also, you need 1 cup of corn syrup. All we can manage to have today is light corn syrup, but it really doesn't matter. We just prefer this brand because, I don't know, it's dependable, but it's your preference. Another ingredient you may need is 1 to 2 capfuls of vanilla extract. And the final ingredient you'll need is 1 whole cup of sugar. We would prefer actual sugar and not artificial sweetener because to make this stuff delicious, you have to use the real thing, right? And the cooking ware that you'll need for this dish, it's only 2 kinds of pots you may need. Well, actually 1 pot. You need 1 pot to cook this stuff, and you just need one around this size to make a batch of about 24 of these pieces. And you need a couple of pans wrapped around with aluminum foil to lay them on, and after they're done cooking, they need to sit on this in the fridge for 5 minutes so that they can thicken up and not become mushy. This stuff is called upon for being crunchy. So if you want it to be crunchy, you have to let it cool in the fridge. When you're getting these ingredients ready in the pot, you need a very large spoon, a tablespoon preferably, to mix it up with. No wooden spoon because you don't want to risk getting splinters in this stuff because this stuff is incredibly thick. And the final component that you need while preparing this dish, we think you may need an ice cream scooper to scoop out individual pieces of the peanut butter candy and put it on the pan, one at a time. And now we are gonna get to the practical stuff. Thankfully for this dish, you don't need an oven. What you need is a stovetop. And the first thing you will want to do is you want to turn the stove up to a 7 to a medium to high heat to get it cooking. And let's see, set to 7. We're gonna begin to let that heat up. We got the 1 cup of sugar here. And the 1 cup of corn syrup. And at this point, you might want to start stirring, because this is going to take some fast-paced work. 1 cup of peanut butter. Yeah, you got to continue stirring so that this stuff doesn't burn. At some point that you see this stuff beginning to bubble, that means it's boiling, and this is the point where you need to add your capfuls of vanilla. All right, we're adding the vanilla extract.
And now stir.
And now we continue to stir.
Yep.
Now you'll want this to be in a thick but runny consistency. And now we begin to add the cornflakes. 1 cup, 2 cups, and as this begins to cool, you take your ice cream scooper, and you start scooping some out one by one. I'm gonna go with this much. All right, you put it there. Now that we got the hard part over, here's the reveal. This is exactly what they're supposed to look like when you're done stirring and you have them out on these pans. Broniacs, it is always a clever idea, and as much as a wise one, to really wash your hands before you make anything, especially this dish, because as you've seen through much of this video, this takes a lot of hands-on work, and it will test your muscles. I am not even exaggerating. And the other thing that you guys should know is that when you're done with your pot and your spoon and your ice cream scooper, you need to let them soak in hot water and soap for quite a while, because eventually all the sugar that was in that pot, it could really stick to the sides from all that heat. So it's best to just let it soak. And as a final reminder, when you're done putting these peanut butter candy pieces on the pan, put them in the refrigerator up to 5 to 10 minutes, allowing them to cool, and afterwards they're ready to be taken out and to be served. Well, we decided to wait a full 10 minutes, and I am gonna see how this turned out. Oh my gosh. You may realize when it's done, it has like a crystal appearance. It's gonna feel spiky, so it's gonna taste good. I did warn you it would be crunchy. Super crunchy, but it's good as heck. So yeah, Broniacs, if you're ever interested in making a sweet and easy dessert, look no further, because that's what this video is about. Once again, these are called peanut butter candies. Very delicious treat, and I hope this video was useful in how to prepare them. And until next time, I'm Bronson Layton. This is Bronze Over Brains, and remember, to always stay brawny.